Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin Allegri. Starting out west in the American League, the Seattle Mariners tossed a combined one-hitter as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 11-0. The victory extended their incredible run of consecutive games with a win. More news from Seattle. Mike Zunino continued one of the greatest power-hitting seasons in history as he clubbed his 60th home run of the year yesterday. The Houston Astros totaled 13 hits as a team as they took down the visiting
We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Noah McLeod gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Fielder, number 2.
Now at the plate, Leonys Martin. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And he's going to have extra bases on the first pitch of the night. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
If that's any indication, I think we're going to see some aggressive at-bats in this one. Take the first pitch of the game? No way. He squared it up and winds up on second base after a nice line drive. Great opportunity to get on the board right out of the blocks.
So striding in, Drew Stubbs. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he will creep ever closer to that record, as you see there. This hitting streak has reached epic proportions now.
Well, you're talking about Wee Willie Keeler, Pete Rose, Ty Cobb. I mean, you're talking about some iconic names. Is DiMaggio in the sights now? We'll see.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. Cano waits on the first pitch. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and that's home run number 64 on the season, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Into the windup and the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So coming to the plate, Kyle Seager, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. Howell patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. He went about his business last month. Very patient, very disciplined. He had an on-base percentage of over 500. When you get on base that often, you're going to score a lot of runs. And when you score runs, you're going to help your team win a lot of games.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Hey, it's really important to be a second baseman and have some athletic ability. And how about this right here? He goes up high to snag this line drive that was definitely headed to the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
Well, he picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swing the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
Into the box now, Ricky Weeks. He currently sits number 7 on the AL RBI leaderboard, so a good guy to have at the plate in this situation. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base. And the streak will continue as he creeps even higher up the all-time list.
You start getting into the 30s, you're talking about a month and some change. That is really a hot streak, and I don't consider it just a streak anymore. He's pretty good.
Standing in now, Eduardo Clausen. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 2 and possibly all 3 home. 2-run score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Here's Leonis Martin. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot.
In to score, the runner from third. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Here's Drew Stubbs now. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that's off the left field wall. In to score, the runner from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Kevin Dupree comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Stubbs rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0. And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Stepping in now, Nelson Cruz. And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Another hit, another multi-hit game. He has been on some kind of hot streak. They better start paying attention to him.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Matt, every team goes through this in the course of a season. They lost their last game. They've been losing a lot lately. The battle here is to try to keep everybody on the positive frame.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the relay home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. But not before an even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 10 and the Rangers nothing. Hisashi Iwakuma gets the starting nod for the M's. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, he's in a great groove right now. The last 3 outings, ERA under 1. So he's been very stingy. Team having a chance to be in every game. He needs to get some run production and then probably get some wins.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
They look like the best team in baseball right now. Every team sits out and says, can we win double digits in a row when you put your roster together? Can our rotation go through and win a couple games each? Well, that's what this club is doing right now. They're in double-digit territory of a win streak. And when you're doing that, you're doing everything right.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, clearly it didn't start the way they wanted it to. They're already down a bunch of runs, but what do? You play the same game. Try to manufacture, score runs. Let's try to win this inning. The next inning, chip away at that lead until you get right back in the game.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Weeks will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Ernesto Little, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. Iwakuma gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. A little roller toward the hole. Flips it underhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Digging in to try it again. Julio
leading off for the Mariners.
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Julio Beltre.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Rangers. And I'm not going to be real positive here because they've got the worst fielding percentage in all of baseball. This team just doesn't catch the ball very well. There could be a lot of mistakes. It might get ugly today. Watch yourself.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 25, Ricky Weeks.
Striding in once again, Ricky Weeks. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Eduardo Clausen. Line toward right center. Howell is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Mariners are down on 4 pitches, but they're still in front 10-0. Stepping in, Josh Reddick. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Josh Reddick.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners. And at second base, Robinson Cano, maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching the ground ball and flipping it to first.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Hey, every pitcher looks to get off to a good start. I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Into the box, Michael Hernandez. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 6 home runs, batting average down in the low 210s, and 22 RBIs. Iwakuma's ready. 0-1 on its way. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Leonis Martin. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Martin.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Drew
digging
Stubbs.
in and looking for more, Drew Stubbs. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
The batter, number 22.
Digging in once again, Robinson Cano. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. And he is so close to having a cycle. He's one thing short. And the toughest one of them all, the triple. Looks like he's going to get another at bat. Let's see if he's able to pull it off.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Chu is after it. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. Cano rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag's there from Chirinos. He is out at the plate. Mariners leave 1, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Coming to the plate now, Ryan Rua. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning.
Fielder, Ryan Rua.
working on it. Alright, let's try that then.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I'll have to check that out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
At the plate, Josh Navar. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up.
Thank you very much.
First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Here's the pitch.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Standing in, Drew Howell. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Iwakuma steps into the wind. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Down the first baseline. Beltre scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rua going back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. So his remarkable season continues as this lead got even wider. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year.
Okay. Thank you.
Now batting, first baseman.
In now, Julio
Beltre.
Beltre. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
I think that's
going back on it. Still ranging back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. So a solo shot here to left center field. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Hard liner to center field. Howell is right there, one down.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Standing in now, Ricky Weeks. Line towards center field. Howell is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Up next for Seattle, shortstop, Eduardo Clausen.
Now batting, Eduardo Clausen, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The M's lead it 12-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Harold Reynolds, and Dan Plesac with you in the booth.
Elvis Andrus.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Really busting him in on this at bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Shoots this one over to first, and the Rangers are in the hit column.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back and got a hit down 0-2.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Martin over to his left. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Up next for the
Digging
Rangers,
in for his second at bat, Ernesto Little comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
0-1. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Hit slowly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rangers leave 1. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Here's Leonis Martin. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Number 2. Leonis
now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. He's set. Here it comes. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, they've had a game plan. They've been really aggressive. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They're not laying off, and it's paying off for them. They came here with a mindset they were going to be aggressive, and we're seeing them execute.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. Off is Martin. Pitches a cold strike. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Sacrifice attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A two-run shot here for Robinson Cano. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now batting, right fielder.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
You throw a ball down the middle, you better start ducking right when you release it. He took it right back at him. Hit it where it's thrown.
Stepping in now, Kyle Seager. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ball game.
Into the box, Julio Beltre. That's in there, base hit.
Whoa, he hit that one a little bit too hard. Line drive single, but the runner at second had to hold up, so he's not going to score, but nice piece of hitting anyway.
Hello and welcome.
Tanner Shepard gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Standing in now, Mike Zunino, as he swings and hits a laser to right. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
In now, Ricky Weeks, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Chu is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Eduardo Clausen. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. From the stretch. Swing and a line drive, and that's in there, base hit. Beltre is on his way home, and the throw in gets away from him, and he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Well, he's having a heck of a game. 2 RBIs before that at bat, and then he drives that one in there right now. 3 RBIs tonight. Good for him.
Stepping in now, Leonis Martin, swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The runner scores from second, and a relay to the plate. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. All told, 10 men come to the plate here. 6 of them score. Home half of the 5th coming up. Seattle leads this one 18-0. Ready for another chance? Robinson Chirinos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robinson Torino.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Cano fields it cleanly. A quick out number one.
Now batting.
A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the fifth as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now to the plate, Michael Hernandez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now here's the pitch. Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's a great example of just pure hitting. Switch hitter takes the ball the other way. This is something they work on from both sides of the plate. Nice execution.
Into the box, Ryan Rua. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Josh Navar is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Here's the 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Cruz sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. And as you can see, they are way behind. Here's Drew Stubbs now. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Drew Stubbs.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rua ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Digging in to try it again, Robinson Cano. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First pitch on its way. High in the air out to center field. Powell moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Seager. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Howell looking up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game as this lead got even wider. One more time. He gets a pitch to handle. You've heard that before. And you can add one more home run onto this already impressive number.
Now batting.
Into the box now. Julio Beltre. Lifted into center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Mariners lead it 20-0. Now in the box, Drew Howell. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging on the first pitch as this is popped high in the air over toward the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Here's Elvis Andrus now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here it comes now to Andrus. Just a tick behind for a strike.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The windup and the 0-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hello and welcome.
Another 0-2 home. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Rangers set down in order, and they remain well behind. Welcome back to Arlington. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Howell giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Standing in now, Ricky Weeks. Fly ball out toward left center field. Howell is in pursuit, running hard. He's digging for second, and that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
And Barto Clausen.
He's ready now. The pitch. Now a ball line foul as this is over the Rangers dugout. Ready with the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Chu has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Arlington. The Mariners are on top, 20-0. So striding in, Ernesto Little. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Ernesto Little.
Into the windup and the pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
That pitch right there, Matt, 100%. Every hitter, listen to this, every hitter in the game, he's throwing a first pitch strike to. That's ridiculous.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No hits to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson.
Digging in once again, Robinson Chirinos. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball chop fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That is too good a pitch to make right there with 2 strikes. But he fouled it off. Now you got to stay aggressive and go get him again.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. And as you can see, that Miguel Tabata enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Miguel Tabata.
Here's Leonis Martin, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here.
Martin.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
Into the box, Drew Stubbs. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rua looks up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 43 on the year for him, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. Cano waits on the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Howell going back to the track. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter.
Ready for another shot now. Nelson Cruz. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he'll pull into second with one away. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
Kyle Seager.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez is there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman. Julio
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Julio Beltre. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And now a ball hit pretty well down that right field line. This has some carry to it, and it is gone. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. His second home run of the game as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Weeks.
Into the box now, Ricky Weeks.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game, as this should wind up as extra bases. They'll give that runner the green light, headed around third. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
In now, Eduardo Clausen.
He swings and sends it in the air out to left center.
Rua is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The M's lead it 25-0. Ready for another chance? Michael Hernandez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But
Okay.
Tom Wilhelmsen comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
54, Tom Wilhelmsen.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. It's in time.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Rua.
Ready once again, Ryan Rua. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. He's set and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Hit on the ground out to short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Into the box, Josh Navar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rangers. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Drew Howell. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Rangers leave 1, and they remain well behind. The Dallas skyline in the background as we welcome you back to baseball on MLB Network. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Leonis Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lined back over second. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Drew Stubbs.
Here's Drew Stubbs now. Off is Martin. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. Comes set with the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Here's Robbie Cano now. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs. First offering on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
He comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early. Kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Powell looking up. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. He creeps closer now. His 71st on the season as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, and that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The batter, number 15, third baseman, Kyle.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Andrus gets down and dirty. Got him.
Now batting.
Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. He got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Casey Sheldon comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Sheldon.
Standing in now, Julio Beltre. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
He picks up his 4th hit, and I'm telling you, what a ridiculous day. You look at that box score tomorrow, he's going to have 4 hits, and 2 of them are home runs.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Chu. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. The Mariners lead it 28-0. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
First offering on its way. That's popped up out towards short right field. Cano ranging into the outfield. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 17, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Martin is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Ernesto.
In now,
Little.
Ernesto Little. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. 0-1 pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Mariners will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
28-0 the final tonight. Seattle combined to hit 8 home runs en route to the win. Hisashi Iwakuma hangs win number 11 on his line as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Noah McLeod gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that post-game buses are available at the first base gate 20 minutes after the conclusion of play and will drop riders off at locations across the street from Lincoln Square Fountain or on the north side of Lincoln Square.
Well, that's our conclusion for today. I hope you liked and subscribed, and if you want to, go ahead and do the donation. That is it for me. That's everything done saving. And good night.